Novo izdanje emisije Oni vole Srbiju. Nalazimo se u Novom Sadu. Danas ćemo upoznati fudbalera Vojvodine Kolinsa Sićenđea, pa da ne gubimo vreme, idemo da ga upoznamo i da čujemo njegovu priču.
Pozivaju se putnici za bonus destinaciju da se jave na Soccerbet šalter. Samo u Soccerbetu izaberite jednu od 5 vrhunskih destinacija. Jedino mesto gde ti sam biraš bonus dobrodošlice. Soccerbet, pravi bonusi za prave igrače.
Welcome to the show. Very happy to have you here. And first of all, I need to mention your amazing outfit. This is a basketball outfit. I need to say, like Jordans on the shirt, Jordans on the feet.
Yeah.
Well, great. Do you like fashion?
Yeah, I do like fashion a lot, and my mother is into this business of fashion, so most of the time, like, he can tell me what to wear or what to do, you know.
Okay, cool. Yeah. She's a stylist. What?
Yeah, she's a stylist.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. We have a guest. I don't know if you see, we have like a friend here for the show. Hi, this is your pet from Vojvodina?
Yeah.
What's his name?
I don't know his name, but mostly he chases the birds that come on the pitch.
Oh, okay.
So every time, like, it's always on the run.
He's here all the time. He was like following us, like, yeah, the mascot, let's say. We found a friend here. It's cool. So your mom was into fashion. So you have this style. Tell me more about your family, first of all.
Okay. First, I grew up in Kenya, you know. Mm-hmm. I grew up in a family of four children, like 1 brother and 3 sisters. So mostly where I grew up, like, my mom and dad, they sacrificed for everything I have now, you know.
Yeah.
Like in football, you know, football-wise, my dad was like everything, you know. My dad is the one who trained me football.
Wow.
From a young age, he followed me, like, every step. So it's something that has been motivating me, you know, because it's been with me, like, from the start. When I was like a kid growing up, you know, I'm still growing, but like when I say a kid, when I was young, 5, 6 years old. So
they were supportive. I hear that they were extremely supportive, and that's important.
Yeah, it's
so
important.
Top career is it's difficult. When we talk about sports, we know, like, we were talking about this before, the sparkles and the good part, but it's actually a tough one, the top career. So do you remember when you started to play?
Yeah, I started when I was like 5 years old, younger. I was playing when I was small, so every time we could play in the area, like, train. My dad could train also with other boys, and it's very interesting because now all the guys that we grew up together, like, most of them also, they either play in the Kenyan Premier League or some they play abroad. So it's something that my dad is proud of, you know. So it was something like the whole community, you know. At first, people were like, why is this old man walking with kids, you know, like, every time following them training? But some didn't understand, like, for him, he was thinking about the future. Like, if I invest in my kids in football, they're gonna help me someday, and
they're gonna have a better life.
Yeah.
They're gonna use their talent. Do you remember the best memory growing up? When you started to play football, be with your dad, be with your family, the best memory that you had? You choose one?
The best memory for me was first, I played in in the high school games. Then when I finished the academy, I went directly to Greece for a period before I got back. So for me, that was my first time being in Europe. Like, it was a moment that I felt like I see how things are done differently, and I was like, this is the life I want to live. I want to work hard to be here like these people, you know. So that's something that changed my mind and my whole life, you know, because in my mind, I believe like, if I work hard, I'm going to get this, you know, because I see the way these people live, the way they are treated, you know. And that time I was from Kenya, which is totally different cultures and everything. So I'll say for me, that's something that opened up my mind, you know. Yeah.
I said that to you before, that as far as I'm concerned, I think that Kenya is a beautiful country, and I wish I could go there one day, especially for the safari and everything. But we know that it's not always easy to live there. So how was like struggle with this environment?
To be honest, is the life there, it's not easy as people think, you know. First, I'll say, for me, I grew up in a family where we had nothing, you know. Like, my mom and dad, they fight for everything, you know. Like, sometimes it was hard. Of course, they could provide for the food, but you could see the struggle, you know. So every time, me and my brother also plays football, but in Kenya, you know, every time we could talk and be like, hey, we need to change the situation at home, because after all, like, you have nothing, like, you have no one to depend on, you know. So for me, that has been something that every time I'm on the pitch or I'm doing something, I do with my whole heart, because I know I have people that look up to me, you know. So that has been my motivation every time, because it was a very like hard growing up, you know, growing in the streets, like in the area, you know. It's not easy, you know, but they say in life, like, people appreciate, like, in Africa, we appreciate the small things, you know. We are always grateful, and you know what you want. So for me, I'll say that time I was happy because I was playing football, the small things the family provide, you know. So for me, I don't take these big things as like treasure, you know. For me, family is important for me, because I was in a situation where I could see my mom and dad struggle. So it's something in me that every time I do something, I think of my family first, you know. So for me, I always try to be strong in everything I do. Like, even if I have a good day today, I try not to make sure it's to go off my mind, like I'm just thinking, you know, because I can have bad moments and good. So if I have bad moments, what am I gonna do to improve or make it good, you know? So every time it's always like this, and I try to do in a better way, like,
I would like to talk deeper about your career and even about this chapter of your life here in Vojvodina. But if you agree, let's go to a restaurant. Let's grab some food and sit and talk in a cozy environment. Would you like to do?
Yeah, of course. I'll like it.
Go. And
Go.
So we came to our new location, the restaurant, and first of all, we need to put something very clear, because would you mind, Kolins, to tell us the proper way to pronounce your name and surname?
Yeah, my surname is normally it's Sićenđe.
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 Okay.
Not the way people here pronounce, you know.
Now they will know.
Yes.
So from now, everybody will call you Sićenđe. No Sićenje, you're Sićenđe. Okay.
Sićenđe.
Thank you for telling this to us because it's very important to pronounce, to know this, you know. And we were talking about a lot of things, a lot of interesting things before. And now I would like to go deeper, as I said, to dig in a little bit your career and to talk about this first time that you came to Europe. It was in Greece, right?
Yeah,
So
in Greece.
that was the biggest goal. So this is the biggest goal, right, of a player to come to Europe. And you achieved that goal, but that experience maybe was not as you expected, but was a change in your career. So tell me about that.
It is a crazy story because that time I had finished school, then I played in the Kenyan Premier League for 1-2 season, half season. Then I got the chance to go to Greece, you know, in PAOK, and that time I was 17 years. I had not turned 18, so it means I couldn't sign a professional contract, you know, until I turned 18. So I was training with the team, playing games. You know, my first time in Europe, I see things different, you know. I had the talent, but I needed to be patient and learn some things, you know. So it was a bit hard, but for me, most important was to listen, to learn, to grow.
Yeah.
Every day, like to try to improve. So for me, that moment was something that opened my mind, you know, and I could see people in the first team, how they live their lives, like how they are treated, you know. And in my mind, I was like, I want to be successful. Like one day I want to play somewhere, or even if it's not here, I want to play somewhere where I'm going to show my talent and help my club. So it wasn't easy because it's happened like this. I was in Greece for like over a year. Then I had to go back to Kenya to sort some things for visa and everything. But then something happened, you know.
Okay.
The club, they changed like the sporting director, so it was difficult for me to go back because this guy, he came with his things and everything, you know. Then problems started, you know. In my mind, I was like, now I'm back in Kenya. How is it gonna be, you know? Then I rejoined the club I was playing before for 2 months, 3 months, you know. Then after this period, that's when I got a team from Sweden. Like they were interested in me because they have been following me, everything. They like me, and I'm always grateful because it was a big club, you know. It's a big club in Stockholm, in Sweden, and they helped me, you know. Now I can look behind, even if my time there was short, I can look behind and be like, yeah, I learned something, and now I'm ready for challenges. Like even if it's good or bad, I'm ready to face them because I've had bad or good moments in these clubs, you know. So that has been like my journey, you know.
It's been crazy. But it's, you know, I always said that you were put on test. You passed your test because even when you came to Vojvodina, you were supposed to came only for 6 months, right? But you impressed. You impressed the people here, and they signed you for 3 years. Was 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years.
So it's a new chapter, new experience, and everything. So tell me how everything started with Vojvodina.
Yeah, you know, it was like this. My time in ICO, I wasn't playing that much. There was a bit issue like with the coach. I wasn't getting like so much playing time. So I talked to my agent like, I need maybe to go on loan where I'm gonna play, you know, like, because I'm still young, and most important for me is to play every time so I can improve and get better, you know. And I always believe in myself because of what I have, my qualities. So Vojvodina called and I said yes. It's a big club here in Serbia, top 4 club. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna go and try and work in this new challenge. So I came here and they welcomed me so well. Like, they appreciate what I do, you know. Like, they show they believe in me, and this is something I don't take for granted, you know. So, and the moment somebody shows me he want me here, he believe in me, I'm gonna give everything because he deserve it. Like, I'm gonna show also my quality and perform on the pitch. So that's why things went so quick, you know. Yeah.
It was the right environment for you. And I can see, I need to admit something. While we were filming before, after your practice, I saw the relationship you have with your teammates, with the people from the club. So you really look like a family, guys. You can see that you're very close.
We are very close, and in Vojvodina, people love each other. Like, they support each other. Like, even if somebody's having bad time, there's always this unity in the team, you know. And, you know, me as a person, I would say it's difficult not to be likable because I always have good side with people. Like, I don't bring problems with people. So if you do good things, people will love you and you're humble, you know. It's most important to be humble and keep your feet on the ground, even if you're playing or doing good. So that's why you see there's a good relationship with the guys.
But do you like the city? Do you like this environment? I mean, you've been in Sweden before that. This is Serbia, 2 completely different places. It's a little bit warmer, not only for the weather, but even for the people. So do you like the environment here?
Yeah, I like the environment here. And I think here in Novi Sad, if you're humble, people are ready to help you, you know. Yeah, so for me, I have no problem with the city or anything, because most important is on the field. And if I'm happy on the field, I'm happy. I'm gonna be happy in life, you know. Yeah, so.
Kolins, I'm all the time hearing you say, if you're humble, if you're this, and I can hear you're a very good person, a good hard worker, a big hard worker, and you work a lot to achieve what you have now. And for this reason, I want to ask you one question. Thinking about your career so far and everything you've been through, if you can choose one person that you want to say thank you. Okay, your family, you say how important was your family, but one person that had a role in your sports career, who's that person?
I do have one. There's one guy in Kenya. Now we're not in good relationship because we changed agency. Like, I changed agency, but I'm always grateful for this guy because this guy, he took me like as his son. Like, he helped me. He's the one who made me to go to Greece fast.
Okay.
So he was doing like almost everything for me, so I'll not forget this guy, you know. Even if we don't talk, but at some point I'll have to give back something to him, you know.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I see myself as a very big player in a big club. A boy who will be a man and achieve these dreams and be like, yeah, I'm proud of myself who I've become.
Pozivaju se putnici za bonus destinaciju da se jave na SoccerBet šalter. Samo u SoccerBetu izaberite jednu od 5 vrhunskih destinacija. Jedino mesto gde ti sam biraš bonus dobrodošlice. SoccerBet, pravi bonusi za prave igrače.
So this is a goal for the next 10 years. Let's talk about the current goals with Vojvodina, with the team. So what do you think about the Serbian League? You have the chance to play with the good teams. You have Zvezda that is playing the Champions League. So what do you think about the competition here?
I think the Serbian League is good. Now it's developing a lot of good players, and yeah, the level is good. Yeah, like Red Star, like the top 4 teams, the level is good in Serbian League, you know, and it's growing. So this is something that also it challenges you and makes you to grow, you know, because every game you're not guaranteed to win. You have to work hard for a win. So that's why we play football, to enjoy and have fun as much as we fight. So it's something I look forward every day, you know. Yeah, but it's not like it's life-threatening or something, because most important is to enjoy football. Yeah.
What do you think about fans here?
I think the fans here, they are crazy, you know. Because in Sweden they have a lot of fans, you know. But here, like, the fans, like, they are so passionate, like, especially when they ban these things. And because my first time when I play here, they could hit those Bengals and I could be like, you know.
Yeah, but to be careful, because you wasn't ready. You weren't ready for that. Now you're ready. You're ready. You got to know the people here. So now it's okay.
Yeah, now it's normal, you know. Now even if they kick it, I'm used to it, you know.
Yeah.
That was my first day, like, in a league game. Yeah, but
Fans show you a lot of love. And would you like now to send a message to them to wrap up the show? You have this camera over here.
yeah, what I'll just say is I love my fans a lot, and I just want them to be coming to the stadium to support more for the team and the club, you know. And yeah, we're gonna fight for the club and give everything, so.
Cool.